What's up, everybody? Welcome to Tablestory's Facade. Welcome, welcome. I hope you are prepared for some occult detective horror on the last week of Tablestory's Facade. A lot of things happened. I'll try and keep things succinct, however. Max encountered someone that was trying to kill her. Some sort of person that had cuts and bruises all over themselves, and they had long nails like claws. Fought Max in the street, and Max was hurt pretty badly. She ducked back into Myriad while realizing that things that she was encountering was not in fact a dream, and that these were things that were actually happening to her. When she retreated into Myriad, she was transported to the subway, where she was able to find some help from some strangers around. She ran into an EMT. However, this EMT was at the VIP meeting with several of the other VIPs, and this VIP EMT talked to Max a bit and told her that she needed to protect Remy, and that Remy was very important. And she basically took care of Max and got her to the hospital. Got her wounds looked after and stabilized. And Max was beginning to fight with herself, basically, about all of these things that had been going on, and started to see things in a different light. Professor Charles returned home, was greeted by a cat, tried to recollect himself, but he had sent an email off to Abigail, coincidentally, same name on the name tag on the cat. He sent off an email to Abigail, but strange ASCII characters were sort of taking over his computer, and said the words Elysium Within. He decided that he'd had enough of things and went to sleep. However, he woke up in a strange place. Sort of horrific, strange city laid before him. Sort of hollowed out husks of buildings, metallic slabs. He rested upon one with this cat, tried to get his bearings and move about, and encountered some horrific creatures wearing glass armor and spears in the hallways of the building that he was in. tried to sneak about, see what else he could find, perhaps find some help. Found himself back in his own bed, staring up at the cat. Remy and Quinn met with Detective Sai at the Washington Park Diner near NYU to talk about all the crazy things that have been happening. Remy, stressed out from everything that had been going on, even did a line of cocaine in the diner right off the table while waiting for Detective Sai. And they talked about the various things that had been going on. Detective Sai took things in stride and tried to get as much information as he could from them, and told them about someone that he knew, someone that might be able to help, someone by the name of Genesis. And they would go to see them. Dr. Copeland was having a very rough day. She was captured by campus security, being found in her office. She tried to sort of get out of things, bargain her way past. However, she was caught and handed over to the police. Stuffed in a police car on her way to the station, she managed to smuggle a scalpel past the pat down. Her things had been taken. And we left off the session with Dr. Copeland hearing a heartbeat and finding that scalpel. We're starting the session today with Professor Charles. Professor Charles, you are sweating in bed, staring up at the cat, just kind of looking at you a bit quizzically. How do you feel?
Sick. As in full nausea. Sick. I would imagine I don't... Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't feel like what I just had was a nightmare. Not just a run-of-the-mill nightmare, at least.
You can try to make a move if you'd like.
Yeah, would it... Can I retroactively observe, or... No, there's a see through the veil move, isn't there? Oh, sorry, see through the illusion. Would that apply?
Yes.
Yep. Okay. 6.
You don't know what that was, but it didn't feel like a dream.
Are you there? Did you take me there?
Take you? No. was delicious. Thank you.
What do you mean? What are you saying?
Thank you.
For what? I went to bed. I had whatever that was, and now I'm here. What?
The meal was delicious.
You keep talking about things being delicious. What is this to you? What am I to you? You ask these things of me. I tried. I was trying to find somebody, something, and you just laugh at me. And you're gonna tell me anything?
You've been doing so well on your own.
It's just a game to you. Is it?
An interesting choice of words.
Because this is not a game to me. This is my life. You can't just play.
What else is there?
You could show me. You could tell me the truth. You could just be honest. You could tell me what you want from me. Instead of just laughing at me all the time.
What do you do when things are so funny, Anthony? Don't you laugh? Why do you
I don't find.
anything different from me?
Well, then please enlighten me as to what is so goddamn funny.
You barely glimpse the truth. I don't want to break anything.
You mean me? You think me so weak?
What do you think you are, Anthony? Do you think you are strong?
I think I am a man to whom truth is important. I'm a man who has studied enough of history to know that this is different. This is a modern version of the stories I've told in the past. I am open to the possibility.
Open to what possibility?
That this is more than
More than what?
break down my own neuroses and insecurities.
Your neuroses and insecurities are merely the seasoning, Anthony. That's all that they are.
The seasoning to what?
However, if you do seek the truth, perhaps you've already met people that might be able to help you understand.
Oh, not the people that were here.
Surely you realize they were not here by mere coincidence, Anthony.
I don't believe in coincidences. can't imagine they have any more knowledge of this than I do. And I sure as... I can't trust that they do.
What can you trust?
At this point, I can say absolutely nothing. Not even myself.
Good. Very good.
Are you doing this to them as well?
Me? What makes you think I'm doing anything, Anthony? I'm merely along for the ride.
Right, so you're not even in charge, is what you're saying. You don't even have any actual power.
You'd be surprised what I can do, Anthony.
Well, at the moment, I don't think I would. You seem to ask a lot and demand a lot, and every time I ask a question of you, you don't know anything. You have no answers, you have no plan. You act like a child playing with a goddamn toy.
Excellent analogy.
Well, I don't want to be your toy anymore.
What you want and what will happen don't necessarily coincide, Anthony.
I asked you how to make this stop and you told me, and I'm trying.
Trying?
You asked me to find another.
Yes.
And I tried to get in touch with a student.
Ah, the girl.
Abigail, yes.
Yes. But does she belong to you, Anthony?
I don't mean belong. People don't belong to people.
Of course they do. Heart and soul. They are given away like mere commodities.
What do you mean? By who? Who is giving?
Every day on the street, people give away everything that they are to others. For various reasons, of course. Some do it for pleasure. Some do it for love. Some do it for personal gain. There are various reasons, Anthony, surely you can find one that works.
What do you want me to do? You want me to get this person to give themselves to you?
No, Anthony, a very important distinction. They need to give themselves to you, and you need to give them to me.
Give them to you how?
Well, I don't want to tell you all of the answers, but you will probably need some help.
Help? From who?
What are you talking about, Anthony? I've already told you. It was no coincidence that those people came here.
Fine. I don't know where any of them are, though. I don't know how to find any of this. That god-awful club the boorish one worked at. It's the only place I know.
You know one of them, don't you?
Copeland.
Perhaps a beginning.
And let me ask you. I'm not a man who does things by halves.
Oh?
Are you asking me? Did she lie to me when she said everything was okay? When everything will be fine? Did she hide something from me? Dr. Copeland. The day this started...
You're asking me? Me? If you can trust someone else? I didn't realize that my opinion mattered so much to you.
I am a man of knowledge.
Yes, and what does that knowledge tell you?
It tells me who carries guilt.
Guilt is a very, very interesting emotion.
I am not a man driven by emotions.
Aren't you, though?
I have
What
always
about
distanced myself from them.
jealousy?
I said they don't drive me. Doesn't mean I don't experience them, even though I wish I didn't.
So what do you want from me, Anthony? You want me to read Dr. Copeland's mind?
Well, you seem to be positioning yourself as the arbiter of all this grand knowledge. Surely you just know.
I know what you know, Anthony. What do you think Dr. Copeland meant?
I think if that's true, then we know she is lying.
And what does that matter?
It means a person carrying guilt allows me ideological flexibility.
Yes. Flexibility to do what?
What you need me to do. What I think you're asking of me.
I'm merely along for the ride, Anthony. I've told you before.
Passengers don't usually demand where we stop. If you need another body, then you need it for something.
Well, you probably should get busy, Anthony. The game won't play itself.
I will say nothing further and get up and start to get back dressed, start to gather my things, and assuming I remain unimpeded, will gather everything I can from my apartment, so my satchel with books, my jacket, keys, wallet, phone, and head out of my apartment and try and head to the university.
Okay. We switch scenes. Dr. Copeland. When we last left you, you were on your way in a police car, headed to what you can only assume is the police station. You slid down off of the seat in between the front seat and the back seat onto the ground. Your scalpel fell onto the ground. You were hearing a heartbeat that was getting louder and louder.
I'm looking for the scalpel. I'm looking for the scalpel and I'd need to find it. I think I can feel it.
I would like you to make a move, please. Act under pressure, I think. Wow. You grab the scalpel, and there's also something else underneath the chair. You see underneath the chair, it looks like a business card that you grab when you go for the scalpel.
Can I read it?
Yes.
See what it says?
It's partially crumpled up, but it says Mr. S.L. Hoffman. Knowledge is my business.
Alright. Well, I take it and I just put it into my clothes. And I take the scalpel and I insert it into the teeth of the handcuff, like a shim. Can I unlock the handcuffs?
This will be pretty tough. I would say you can definitely try. Do you have any moves that might help you with this?
I have, no, I don't think so.
Okay, then I'm going to say it's probably another act under pressure. I'm going to say you've got -2 going into this.
Act under pressure. -2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Scalpel breaks. It slides, and you cut a part of your hand.
I can't really... I can't really stay here. Hello, can you hear me? Either of you? I'm injured, I'm covered in blood.
Hey, what are you doing back there?
I'm injured, I'm
Right.
bleeding out.
Right. Just, hey, get back on the seat. What the fuck are you doing down there? Get back on the seat.
I can't get up.
We'll try harder.
I'm stuck down here.
Give me a fucking break. All right, listen, we're gonna be at the precinct in 5 minutes anyway. You're gonna have to fucking wait. You believe this shit?
I'd like to observe a situation.
Yeah, okay. A 12. You can ask me one question
Okay.
from the observer situation list.
What can I use to my advantage?
You think that you were... You think you can see the officer's feet underneath the chair ahead of you? If you can get the handcuffs over your head, you can probably use what's left of that scalpel.
Alright. I take the broken piece of scalpel. And I reach up with my bound together hands. And my little symbol that I've carved on the back of my hand starts to hurt a little bit. I reach forward.
You know where just where to cut the artery.
And I get his artery.
Go ahead and... I'm gonna say engage in combat, and you've got a +2. Okay. Trying to get your hands over your head is pretty difficult. I'm gonna say that you do that. You are able to do that. But like, it really hurts to roll your shoulder. I'm double jointed. And I don't think I could do it. So getting your arms up over might dislocate your shoulder.
God!
And you slice the artery.
Jesus fuck! Oh, what the fuck? Jesus! Yo, what? Lou, what's wrong? Lou, what the fuck? Oh shit! Fuck! Bitch fucking cut me, man! Alright, I'm pulling over.
And you're gonna take an injury here. Dislocated shoulder, which is not pleasant. It hurts really bad. Let's see. Page 2 there. Yeah, you have a serious wound.
Okay.
And the cop car starts to pull over, and you can hear basically.
Yeah, Central, we got a problem here. Prisoner transport, Dr. Copeland that we're bringing in. Yeah, she fucked Lou's ankle up real bad. We got a problem. Lou's hurt. We're gonna need an ambulance, immediately. I'm on the way to the station right now. We need an ambulance to meet us there immediately. And we gotta get somebody to look after Lou here. And we're gonna need some officers to meet us, just to take control of this prisoner. Central, do you copy? Central.
Officer, your man is losing a lot of blood.
Yeah,
I
no
hit a
thanks
major
to
artery.
you.
I can help him. I can keep him alive. I'm a doctor.
Oh shit! Just keep pressure on it, all right? We're two seconds away from the station.
He's gonna die, officer. Are you willing to let your partner die?
You can try and influence. You're in a bad place, though. I'm gonna say you've got a -2.
You shut the fuck up. Don't worry. You're gonna get assault on a police officer added to your charges. Fucking crazy. All right, Lou. Hold on, Lou. Jesus fuck. Just keep pressure on it, Lou. Just keep pressure on it.
And you can see that the police precinct is coming into view ahead of you. They pull up into the garage, and you can see that there's an ambulance, that's right behind you guys. Comes up right behind the police car, and you can see that the driver's side door opens up as the car comes to a stop, and the officer that is driving gets out, and he starts to rush on over to the passenger side door. You're in the back. You still got the scalpel. What are you doing?
I'd like to observe a situation again.
Okay. Okay, a 10.
What
Ask
can I
me one
use to my
question.
advantage?
The mark on your hand.
All right. My hands are in front of me now, right?
Yes. Shoulders dislocate. I mean, it just feels like electricity running through your shoulder.
Okay. I have my scalpel in my good hand. And I can already feel something from the other officer. And I wait for this one to come to my door. Does he open it?
They're worried about Lou first, the passenger. So the passenger door is going to open up. The officer that was on the driver's side is rushing over. The ambulance is sort of like pulled up. There's a bunch of officers that are outside right now, just kind of like trying to get an eyeball of what's going on. The ambulance is pulled up, and it looks like there's 2 EMTs that are coming out of the ambulance right now. They're trying to get the
Are the officers
bed out.
still in the car with me?
No. Well, the one that's in the passenger seat is, but probably not for long. The EMTs are getting out. The door's been opened. The driver's side officers come around, trying to help put
The
pressure
injured
on it.
one is still in the passenger seat.
Yeah.
I'd like to use my scalpel while he's distracted.
Ow.
On his neck.
So there's
I
like
wanna
a
inflict some pain.
well, yeah. There's a divider, so you can't just like reach over and do it.
All right. Okay. Then I'm going to start on myself then.
Where?
Alongside my arm, my dislocated arm on the forearm.
I would like you to endure injury. And this is going to be with a -1 because you've got one serious injury right now. You start to cut, but it's just too painful. You drop the scalpel. Blood lands on the business card. Starts to spread out. And as it does so, you can see the blood start to pool into letters on the business card.
What do they say?
Knowledge comes at a price. Are you prepared to pay?
Yes! Yes!
We switch scenes. Max. You're in the hospital. You've got your bag of clothes. How are you feeling right now?
Wired. And even when I was screaming into that pillow, I had my eyes wide open, staring at the door just in case somebody came through. Once I got that out of my system, I'll just very calmly place it back on the bed, just keeping my eye on that door.
I'm sorry, you said you're putting your clothes on? You
How much
you had
of
your
it is
hospital
ripped
gown.
up? Sorry?
You had your hospital gown on. The clothes look to be intact and not covered in blood.
Huh.
They should be. As you take out your clothes, the gun that you had is also there. And there is a piece of paper that falls out as well. You can see there's some writing on it.
I'll just very calmly kneel down, still keeping my eye on that door, pick it up, and just flick my eyes down to it. What does it say?
I was able to sneak your gun and clothes back for you. You really shouldn't lose your gun. And you should really get some bullets for it soon. You probably won't be able to find the bullets it needs just anywhere, though. You're playing in a very dangerous game, Max.
I'll turn it over, like... Well, that's really fucking helpful. I'll look at the clothes, just still a little bit confused. And I'll touch where I remember there being blood spots. Does it feel wet?
No.
I'll slowly start to put the clothes on there.
Get dressed.
If I go up to the door, can I see anybody through there?
You can observe a situation.
Mm-hmm. $17.
You can ask me 2 questions from the observe a situation list.
What's my best way through this?
Probably just walking out confidently. As if you were a visitor.
What should I be on the lookout for?
There are police officers. 2 of them. One of them appears to be at a vending machine down the corridor. Another one seems to be talking to a nurse at the nurse's station. Maybe about 15 feet away from your door.
I'm thinking of doing something really, really dumb. And it's almost like I can feel the version of me that was so close to pushing a luck too far. Just smack myself around the head. Just like, no. I'll tuck the gun, make sure the safety's on, and tuck the gun in the back of my jeans.
The gun looks strange, by the way.
I look strange.
Mm-hmm. There are strange symbols on it. Looks like it's etched in gold. I don't think you would recognize what they are.
I'll just chuckle and assume it just came from somebody with more money than sense. Tuck it in and look out of the door to see if I can figure out like a good time when eyes are diverted from the door to just slip out.
You can act under pressure. You have a +1 because of your observer situation.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, it'd be a +2. Sorry.
Okay. $16.
Okay. Waiting for a time. Maybe it takes you a minute or so, but the 2 officers begin to sort of talk to each other, and looks like the other one comes over and starts talking to the nurse, and you just explain how you get past.
I'll wait for 2 people who look like they're visitors who are just leaving the hospital to walk past, so they've already been in seeing somebody. I'll wait till they pass the door, and I'll just time walking out so that I walk just slightly with them in between me and the police officers. Just keep that angle going. just walk like there's nothing wrong.
You follow them onto the elevator. Get right onto the elevator.
I'll keep my head down while I'm in there. Yes, people don't tend to make eye contact in hospitals anyway. You're never there because of a good thing. Well, not often.
Yeah, they just kind of push, for the, for probably the parking garage, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
You push for the lobby, or do you go to the parking garage as well?
I'll go to the parking garage.
Okay. The door just kind of dings and opens up. They walk out of the parking garage. They begin to head for their car.
What do they look like?
I would say it looks like a husband and a wife. They both look very tired. You can read a person.
Mm-hmm.
You can ask me one question from the list there, from read a person.
How could I get you to let me hitch a ride?
You have a gun.
Oh, here I was trying to be nice.
It doesn't have any bullets. You know that, but they don't know that.
Mm-hmm. The realization that this is all real is changing what I would do. And I'm kind of angry about that for a second. Because this just got so much harder. Is there just a way to walk out that's not onto the main public area? Is there like a...
Well, there'd be a, like a garage exit. There's probably a booth where you have to pay, for your parking, or it's validated or whatever. And, I mean, technically you could just walk out that way if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Is there like a second, though, where you look down at the gun?
Oh, yeah. Before I'd even wanted to read them. Like, that was the automatic decision, and then I remembered what that kind of thinking had got me previously. I don't want to be back in that ambulance with that bitch. I just want to be as far away from this as possible.
Sure.
Do I have a wallet in my jeans?
You would have had whatever you had with you.
Okay.
If you had a wallet on you before, then you would have one now.
I don't think I would have had it when I was working.
Okay. You probably hear the couple muttering. The woman says, "No, I don't really know what I was expecting. I just, I thought Mom had a lot more time. I don't know if I can do this, Jeff. I just don't know." It's all right, Susan. Listen, she's not gone. Okay, she can still fight. There's no reason to give up. And walk over, probably just to a really average-looking car. Head in.
I'll make a show of going to the pay station. Does it look like there are any police or anything around the exit if I was just going to walk out?
Nope.
Nothing. Yeah, I'm going that way then. but hearing what they said kind of made me reconsider the gun decision. There's like a moment where you can see me kind of pause and be like, no.
The car starts to drive away, and you can see her kind of like look up. She's a bit teary-eyed, staring at you as you start to walk over, and you see them go to the pay area. They pay their ticket, and they leave.
As I watch them go, I unclench my hand. I realise it's been just balled in a fist since I got into the lift. My fingers are getting tingly. And I'll just stare after them for a second and then realise that I've just got to get on with it.
You walk out, and probably the light like smacks you in the face. You haven't slept. I mean, aside from whatever you slept in the hospital. I can't remember. Did you destroy or get rid of your phone?
I don't think I had one.
Okay. So yeah, you see that, you're hit by that sort of morning sunshine. It's cold as hell. There's snow that you're probably walking through. It's mostly been like cleaned up, but there's still like a bunch of snow on the ground.
I'm just running through in my head. Okay, so how much of this was real? How much of it? Because of the stuff back at the club, then I can't go home. I could go home. Depends what Dion did. I'm gonna get a cab. This is cold. We can do a drive past the apartment and see if there's anything.
Near a hospital, there's always cabs around. So you signal for a cab. Probably just takes you a minute or so. Where there's usually like a line that's just kind of waiting near a hospital, and they take turns. Like they just go in a line, and you go up to the one in the front. He says, "Where are you headed?"
Sorry, visiting a friend. Chinatown? Is it Chinatown? Yeah.
I don't know. You tell me, hon.
And I'll make a show of like checking the note that I was given at the hospital. Just like, yeah, and read off my own address, even though it's not written on there.
Okay. Chinatown? Okay. Hop in.
Cheers.
Hop in. Close the door. Get into the cab. You give them directions to your home? Okay.
But the house, sorry, the building, like half a block down.
Okay.
And the whole time I'm looking at that reflection in the rearview mirror of his face. I'm looking at if he's got his license, any information. Just trying to take it all in and figure out if this is real.
Yeah, you read, and it's probably something like, Jack Smith or something. It's like a really, super average name. So, you visiting, or what brings you here? I mean, excuse me, but accent,
No, it's fine. So, just visiting a friend.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I've got to go and look after a cat. She's been in the hospital.
Oh, well, yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
Where are you from? You from the UK or?
Yeah. Yeah, originally. Came over here for a holiday, I guess.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
New York in the winter, huh? Beautiful.
I don't understand why you lot are always complaining about it. It's pretty nice.
Well, gotta say, it's been cold as shit.
People are always saying that English people complain a lot. You New Yorkers can give us a run for our money.
Yeah.
How
We
about
usually
you?
don't get
You-
that much snow down in the city, but dumped on us yesterday, huh?
Mm. How about you?
Oh, me?
Mm.
Oh, I've been here for my whole life.
Must be nice. It's a
Eh,
newer place, I guess.
you know, it's all right, I guess. I like driving a cab personally. Get to meet all kinds of people, all kinds, especially here. You know.
Yeah, I bet. Mm.
There's some
I guess
really
the
crazy
variety's
stories. I'm sorry,
Yeah?
what'd you say?
Just the variety, I guess, would be nice. Doing the same thing over and over and over. It's no, it's not me.
You know, you'd think it's like the same thing over and over, but it's really not. It feels like, I know it sounds weird, but, I don't know. Everybody's a little different. You know, sometimes you get you get like a rich prick that'll pop in the back and, you know, he's always, I don't know, talking himself up. Other times you'll get you'll get a sweet old lady and she'll have this amazing story. You know, you get all kinds. I like the variety. It's nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I worked the club circuit years back.
Oh, yeah?
Know that song. Yeah, I don't think I'm cut out for that at the moment.
You don't mind me asking, what do you do?
It's a really good question. I'll let you know when I figure it out.
Right. I hear that.
Maybe I'll start driving a cab.
We're always looking for people.
Yeah, probably not a great idea. I'm used to driving on the other side of the road. Might cause havoc.
Good cause. I got to be honest with you. We probably have a few drivers though that have done that before. Wouldn't be the first. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right. We're coming up here. Let me just pull on over.
Cheers.
Yeah. All right. That'll be 10:35.
Okay. You know, I'll keep the change.
Hey, thanks. Don't
Fix
see
up a
cash
drink
very
or
often
something.
these days, you know?
Yeah. It's always useful.
Yeah. Hey, listen. Hope you find what you're looking for, huh?
Yeah, me too. Cheers. Yeah, have a good one.
Yeah. All right. Take care.
Bye. I'll look over at the building as I get out. Like, can I see anything that seems suspicious?
You're looking for your home.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks kind of normal.
Okay. I'm gonna head on in there then.
Okay. And we switch scenes. Remy and Quinn.
Detective Sai is driving you over to this this person that he knows, Genesis. Are you two sitting together? Who's sitting in the front? Who's sitting in the back? Are you both sitting in the back?
I would probably sit up in the front.
Yeah.
'Cause it would be weird for him to chauffeur us.
Yeah.
And Remy's just in the back, like his feet kicked out on the, like, you know, the back seat. Kind of just like with his head against the window.
Detective Sai has his usual classic guitar on. That's way too loud.
I thought that was my Spotify. I was like, oh no, what have I done?
Way too loud. Sorry about that. Whoops.
Oh, I thought that was the bit. Thought we were gonna have to shout over it.
No. No, he's got the classic guitar on though.
Yeah.
And Remy's in the back, just kind of air guitaring right now, just like.
Oh, I should have gotten a coffee to go.
Yeah. Oh, it's,
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, this part right here.
So, listen.
Yeah.
This whole thing with look, just do me a favor. Try not to piss her off, okay? Genesis can be a little temperamental.
Okay. I'll be polite. I'm polite. I'm nice. Are you saying I'm
just
not
like humming
nice?
in the background.
Yeah, I'm
Just
not
kinda just like,
necessarily
yeah.
talking about you, Q.
Oh.
And Remy's just like going in right now, like, oh.
He'll be fine.
Yeah. Oh, I'm good. Oh, that's my favorite part. Oh, come on.
I just want to make sure that you heard what I said. All right. You're gonna try not to piss her off or anything. She's a
Nah,
bit
I never piss
temperamental.
anybody off. Detective, you know me. I never piss anybody off, ever. Oh, you pissed me off by cutting that music, but you know what? It's all good.
Yeah, you like the Spanish guitar?
Big fan, big fan.
All right.
What was that, Carlos? Yeah.
you go.
Remy goes back into his air guitaring.
So how did you meet this Genesis person?
He's got one hand on the wheel, and he's got the window open a little bit. That's like one of those things that New Yorkers do. No matter how fucking cold it is, the window's open like a little bit. I don't know why it smells horrible out.
Fresh air.
Yeah. Long story, I guess.
Oh, don't do that.
Listen, you woke me up.
Well, I haven't been to bed yet.
Yeah. Fair enough. Look. You sure you want to get involved in all this, Q?
Well, no, but I don't think there's any turning back now. The shit that's happened to us tonight. I think we're in it. If that makes sense. I think we were trapped in an apartment. We've teleported, for lack of a better word. Like I don't even know where I am right now.
Yeah, detective, you have no idea, man. I was in office at one point, and then all of a sudden I was in like some dungeon the next. Ooh, it's been quite the night. It's definitely been quite the night. I'll tell you that right now, detective. Oh, what a song! What a song! Oof. You got a good taste in music, man. I guess you do have a couple of redeeming qualities. Whew.
I like stuff that, calms me down. Got enough to deal with on
that hypes
daily.
me up. That hypes me up, man.
Yeah.
Whew. Yeah.
Look, just want to give you a heads up again. When we go to see Genesis here, she doesn't exactly have a normal kind of shop. Okay?
Okay.
All I'm saying is if you see anything weird there, just try to keep yourself under control.
Ooh, I've been to a couple of weird shops in my
What does that
life.
mean?
Whew.
I don't think he means shops like that, Remy.
Oh, okay. My bad. I'm sorry.
All right. Let
Okay,
me,
we'll, you know, we won't touch anything. We'll,
Nope,
Okay.
I promise I will not. My hands are.
do
definitely.
you want us to say anything, or do you want to do the talking, or what? Like, how crazy is this Genesis person?
Well,
If you want, I could do the talking too. You know.
listen,
I
just
bet you love.
just listen to what she has to say, and we'll go from there. Okay?
All right,
okay,
just
okay,
yeah,
yeah,
you got it.
Perfectly,
Answer
yeah.
questions when asked. Got it.
Of
There
course.
are a few rules.
You
First
gonna have
of-
that mint? Sorry.
Do I need it?
Well, I mean, you know, it's from the restaurant, and you're not gonna. It's just there on your dash.
Do you want it?
Yeah, yeah.
I thought you were saying that I needed it.
Oh no. You did no. I would
did
like
a-
it.
I did a squish and a spit.
No, you're good.
You know?
Yeah, you're good. You're good. So breathe out. Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Yeah.
Whew, what's that?
So I can have the mint.
Oh,
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, cool. Thanks. Anyway, there are a couple of rules.
Yeah. Don't touch anything.
Got
Number
it.
one.
Don't touch anything.
don't touch a thing. Yep. Oh, yep. I won't touch a damn thing.
And if she tells you to shut up, shut up.
Got it.
Okay?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm good at shutting up. Yeah, right? Ain't that right, Q? Right?
Yeah, real good.
Yep.
Real good shutting up. Both of us.
Number 3, don't touch anything.
Got it. Fight Club rules.
Wait, isn't that
Don't
rule
touch
number
anything.
1?
Don't touch anything. It is rule number 1,
Detective?
but it's also rule number 3. Don't touch anything.
Oh, okay. All right. Sounds good to me.
Look, keep an eye out for a place to park. It's a bitch around here. I really don't want to pay for the fucking parking lot.
How about right there? Oh, never mind. It's a fucking mini.
Can you parallel park? Detective, if you want, I can get in the car. I can do it for you. I'm really good.
The fuck? I live in New York
Yeah.
City. What do you think? I can't parallel park?
I didn't say that. I'm just saying.
I think that's
you know,
exactly what he said. Sorry, I think he
Oh.
said you can't parallel park.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Don't get me wrong, Detective. No. I'm just saying.
Listen,
I
just keep an eye
specialize-
out for a space, all right?
Yeah, okay.
You drive around the block like 3-4 times. It's a fucking nightmare today. There's also spaces that have been covered in snow because the snow plows are just, you know, like just covered the cars completely in snow. But eventually you find a space, and you all head out of the car.
Man, that jam. Ooh. You gotta send that to me, Detective. Man, that was a. Whew. Wow.
Yeah,
What a track.
yeah. All right.
Is this it?
No.
Oh,
Yeah, you
okay.
see that spot right there? He points to a spot.
There's,
Basically it's an alley.
there's nothing there, man. The alleyway? Is it
Oh,
like
yeah.
down the
Yeah.
alley and okay?
All right. I know
Fuck, it's cold.
I know it looks like it's you know, nothing special here, all right? But yeah. You can see that there's like a motel sign right down the alley, like a side entrance. And it's daytime. This is nighttime here, but this is kind of what you're looking at. A lot of like, you know, closed shop windows and that kind of thing. There's an awning with a metal garage, like a steel gate on it.
Yep.
And he walks on over to it, takes a look around, and he says, "All right, anybody coming?"
No, you're clear.
Yeah, you're good. To the left?
Just
To the
one,
right?
just one, once, Remy. Remy, you only ever look once.
Oh, I always look at least
Otherwise,
3
it's
times.
very suspicious.
Yeah, my bad.
He walks over to the gate and just kind of like knocks on the gate.
Remy's still looking like left and right, like.
May I use a special ability?
Sure. What is their special ability?
And by special ability, I mean I just want to do a move, I think. Let me just check. Oh, yeah, okay. I will do instinct perception. So it's observe a situation, but you get a +2 on your questions when you observe.
Okay.
I just want to make sure that it is actually clear.
Sure.
8.
So, yeah, what you get here basically with that is whenever you act on the results, you get a +1, but because of your instinct, you get a +2 on the tertiary rolls.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, you look around. Doesn't look like anything's going on here.
Okay.
You can see that Detective Sai is kind of looking underneath the awning. Remy, you can see that there's like a camera that's there. It looks really ramshackle and like something like a piece of shit. Like it looks like it was bought at Radio Shack like 15 years ago. You know what I mean? One of those kind of like, you know, 99.99 cameras.
Yep.
Yeah, he just kind of like looks in it. He waves.
So Remy steps back and goes, "Say cheese," and I'm gonna snap a picture of Quinn and Detective
Sai. Okay.
Sai.
Yeah, sure.
Hey, say cheese, and I'm just gonna do it like without them even knowing it. They will see me doing it, but like I didn't like give them any warning for it.
I don't have time to pose.
Act under pressure, Remy. If you're trying to sort of stealth.
I'm just doing it like just straight up, just like.
Okay.
I don't think
I'm not trying to hide it at all.
Never mind. Yeah.
Yeah.
You take the picture, and Sai says, "What the hell are you doing?"
Oh man, you know, just observing this. Oh, capturing the moment. Yeah, you know, we're on an adventure right
taking
now.
my picture?
Yeah.
This place. Delete the picture.
So can I look at the picture itself and
You can.
before I delete it?
Sure.
All right.
can,
Do I need to do anything for it? Or-
Yeah. Yeah.
You have just so everybody knows, with DSLRs, you have to actually hit play to view the photo before you can delete it. So
Yeah.
you're stuck.
It's gonna. Yeah. It's gonna. You're
gotta
gonna
look
see it
at
no
it.
matter what.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God. Oh, Remy.
Yeah, go ahead and roll plus your soul there, bud. See through the illusion.
Plus my soul.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Okay. You take the picture. Looks like the alley.
All right. All right. Deleting.
Yeah. All right. The gate sort of rolls open, and there's a door. You know, just looks like a regular sort of shop door. That Sai says, "All right, come on, go in."
Does it have a label or anything? Does it have a name? The shop?
Yeah.
Yes, it says Curios and Oddities.
Oh, one of those shops. Okay.
Ah.
There's a really strange smell coming from this shop as well. Smells like incense plus. Oh, I don't know if you would know, Quinn. Remy might have smelt it before.
Oh God.
Oh.
I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah. No, I don't.
This is my type of place.
Quinn has no fucking idea.
So Sai motions for you to come on in, and
Okay. It's fucking cold. You don't gotta ask me twice.
He goes in last, and he actually closes the gate behind you guys, and then you go.
Whew, yeah. It's pretty chilly out there, ain't it, Q? Whew.
Yeah.
Hot. Or cold, damn, I should say. Whew.
What kind of store is this?
Looking all about, you can see a very strange place. It's very sort of dirty. There's a lot of strange objects that are kind of kitschy looking. There's a lot of books on bookcases, very dusty and dirty and dingy. And you can see there's stuff in jars with weird colored fluids and sort of lots of browns. And there's smoke and stuff that's kind of wafting through here of various smells. It has a sweet kind of smell, a little bit, Remy. You probably only smelled it a couple times before, but you would recognize it as opium.
Oh, okay.
There's actually like various papers and things that are bundled up, and you can see they're sealed in like protective glass in various places around the shop. The shop, I think itself, has a very mysterious kind of look to it. I don't think you've ever really seen anything like this except for maybe on TV before.
So Remy's like slowly reaching towards one of the jars. Like, oh, yeah,
Don't touch anything. Remember rule 1 and 3.
Yeah, rule 1 and 3. Yeah. My bad.
Also, is that a rat in a jar?
Try not to ask questions.
Okay.
That wasn't one of the rules, Detective.
Well, it is like shut up unless spoken to, I think, is rule number 2.
Hey, Jen.
So Remy's just fiddling with his camera, like as to like kind of distract himself. While
take pictures in here, Remy.
Just not like taking pictures, but he's just kind of like, it's the way of being able to at least take his mind off of whatever.
Fidget spinner.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah, I would say.
Jen, are you here? It's Detective Sai. I have a few visitors for you.
Hi.
You probably want to meet them. Do I? I think so. Jen, where are you? I'm sorting through some papers. Give me just a moment.
Q, you okay? Q?
Just choked on the mint.
On the, oh, okay.
I'm fine.
Okay. Making sure, you know.
Are your cats wandering around on the ground beside you? Do you have them in your arms?
They probably followed us into the place. Like, not in our hands or anything like that, but I know mine would be following me if it liked me.
Hello. Emerging from behind a sort of really old-looking, it almost looks like a bar. It's just kind of like one of those L-shaped, like antique kind of wooden bar-looking kind of places. You see a woman with white hair. She's heavily wrinkled, and she's wearing sunglasses indoors. She has several books in her hand, and she places them on top of the counter. And she says, Detective Sai, it's been a long time. How you doing, Jen? I thought you said that you wouldn't be back here anytime soon. Look, I'm sorry, alright? I didn't want to come back here, but, may need your services. Do you now? Hopefully you're ready to pay for them. That depends. It depends on, what kind of information you want to discuss with these visitors. Why would I care about them? Who are they?
Oh, me? Oh, Remy Turner. You might have seen me on Instagram. Check. Yeah, follow me.
Remy
RT
Turner.
Yeah.
Sounds familiar.
Yep. Oh yeah. I take pictures.
She turns her head and looks at you, Quinn.
Quinn Dubois.
Quinn Dubois, also familiar.
That's my homie right there. Yeah, Q.
Yeah.
She's the greatest, or they the greatest.
I think I've heard of both of them, Sai. Why have you brought them here?
Well, I just, I thought maybe, you might be able to give them a little direction, like you've given me in the past.
Direction? I'm not some sort of info desk, Sai. I run a business.
Yeah, I listen, I know, right? Listen, there might be potentially some new clients, okay?
And you're bringing them to me? How do you know them?
I've known Q for a while now. She's a friend.
A friend?
Good friend.
Are you?
Great friend. She's great. Absolutely. Yo, check this out. And immediately, Remy actually shows. What was the name of the lady?
Jen.
Jen. So Genesis, yeah, I show her the picture of me in the dungeon with the weird picture that freaked me out. Yeah.
You
have you ever
hold up
seen
the
anything
camera,
like this
the
before?
viewfinder? You hold it
the
up
actual
to her.
one. Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The whole time she's looking at you, she sort of handles your camera, and I think you realize that she's blind.
Oh. Does Remy realize that, or?
I think you can tell just by her mannerisms. I won't
By her
make you do a
mannerisms?
move
Okay.
or anything. I mean, she's holding the camera, manipulating it like she's not looking at the camera. She's kind of looking at you.
Okay. So as Remy's like trying to show it to her and realizing that she's not looking at the camera at all, maybe she's looking right in my eyes, or who knows, like towards my direction. Yeah, so I took some crazy pictures, and we've been going through probably the most craziest night of all time, and you have to check this
Detective
out.
Sai, they are aware, are they not?
I don't know. I think so.
I'd say half. We could really use some clarification.
Yeah. Clarification would be pretty good right now.
But we're not expecting that for free. Like, I also have some information.
It's never for free.
No, of course not.
And she looks at you,
I got like $10.
takes off
hold
her
on.
sunglasses, and when she does, you can see these horrible scratches around her eyes, which are gone. It never comes for free.
Oh.
And that's where we're going to take our break.
What the fuck? I have $10,
that.
Remy. I have
I got
$10.
That's Remy.
I love him. Goddamn.
How's everybody doing? You all okay?
Oh my.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
So fucking good.
Doing
Let's
great. Doing great,
Go
man.
take a break so we can come back.
We're going to take a break. And if you haven't done so, please make sure you follow all these lovely people. You can do so by heading on over to tablestory.tv/facade, or if you're in the Twitch chat, you can click on their links, go follow them on all the places. And if you have yourself an Amazon Prime or a Twitch Prime, you haven't linked up yet, link them up. And consider using one of these wonderful people. Go support them. Go get some emotes, and it's a great way to show your support. Make sure you're following us here on Tablestory, twitch.tv/Tablestory, and we're also on YouTube, Tablestory there as well. And if you want to help support us in a monetary way, you can check out our Patreon, but please only do so if you can actually swing it. These are difficult times, I think, for a lot of people, and the world is a very crazy place right now. So please only do so if you can. If you can actually do that, you can head on over to tablestory.tv/pledge. We've got all kinds of stuff up there. We've got MP3 versions of the shows. We've got lore. We've got art. We've got all kinds of stuff. Go check it out. And this Tuesday, we're going to be running our shill show. And again, you don't have to spend anything. If you don't have any money, please don't worry about it. We're going to just kind of have a good time. We're going to have the cast of Witchcraft and Wizardry playing the Big Book of Madness board game. And tips and things will help or hinder what's actually happening in the board game, but we're just going to have a good time. So you can hang out with us regardless. That'll be on Tuesday at 4 p.m. Either way, we're going to take a little bit of a break. Hang tight for more Tablestory Facade. We'll be back in just a little bit. Welcome back, everybody, to Tablestory's Facade. We return as Quinn and Remy meet Genesis. And you see the ruin that is, or are, I guess, Genesis's eyes.
What'd you get for those?
What happened to your face? Remy just like blurts it out.
She turns her head towards you, Remy, and says, "The truth happened."
What do you mean by?
Do you think that I'm the only one?
No. And like,
This is
Remy
the
looks
only way
nervously-
that I could stay sane.
and he looks nervously at Q, like, no. Stay sane. What do you? Did they call you crazy too?
Some people did.
You let me know, because Q right here, I'm gonna tell you right now, she's told me that I'm not crazy, and I don't think you're crazy, you know. I really don't. I just was, you know, a little bit curious
Jen,
about.
you want to stop scaring him?
Yes.
She smiles.
Yes, please.
She sort of smiles, puts on her sunglasses again. You're no fun, Sai.
Yeah, man, Detective Dickhead, you know, he kind of is and then he looks at
You got me.
Yeah. Listen, Jen.
Yeah, he's kind of a.
Jen, you want to stop scaring him now, okay? I put on my sunglasses, but if they decide that they want to go down this path, Sai, then there's not a lot I can do about, well, protecting them, you understand. The reason that my eyes are missing is because I, like many around the world, began to see the truth.
Then Remy does like a slow look at Q, like, and he blinks like 3 times slowly.
Surely you have seen the news around the world. You've seen and heard maybe some celebrities that went crazy.
Oh, like Britney Spears.
No,
Q, I don't think
not
she's
like
talking
Britney
about.
Spears.
I don't.
They try to keep things hidden.
Oh, Jim Carrey.
Yeah, maybe.
No?
He's kind of crazy. I know. I love his
He's
Celebrities.
movies.
bad shit.
Celebrities that have just fallen away, fallen from grace. They've, well,
Elon Musk.
Some of them could see. You see.
And Remy's breathing is starting to like accelerate. Like he's just.
Some of them could see. Some of them went crazy. Like prophets. You've read about the Oracle.
What?
I mean, I
Mythology, dear, mythology.
watched The Matrix a couple times, but yeah, you know, yeah, the Matrix, right? You're clearly talking about the Matrix, right? Yeah, it's a good movie, great movie. Keanu Reeves was fucking-tastic in that one. I love that. Oh, but the other 2 ones after.
Shut up.
You okay, man? Just hear what she has to say. Remember, rule number 2. You okay? You're okay.
Yeah.
Just breathe.
Look, Jen. They're looking for a little guidance. What's it gonna cost? I'll have to take a look first. You're
What does
gonna
that
look
mean?
first? Jen, you never look first. They're special cases, Sai. What the hell are you talking about, special cases?
I told you we're not from here.
Yeah, I mean, I'm from out, East Village. You might have heard of it.
Oh, hold on, Q. Sai, what are you talking about, look first? You never look first. As I said, they're special cases. I know them. Sai. Their names are familiar. You've
Remy
seen
whispers
their
into
names
Q's.
before?
I don't know her, Q. I have no idea who she is, Q. I have no idea who this woman is. Never met her in my life. Ever.
Right. But you don't have a gallery, and I don't have a detective agency.
All right, well, if you're gonna look, then I guess you can look. She's gonna need something from each of you.
God,
Something personal.
All I got is...
what does this looking entail?
I'm going to glimpse the truth. I'm going to see where you belong.
Can I read her?
Sure.
Just to I guess maybe not.
Oh, you've got no idea on this one, man. Let's see.
As Remy glimpses, he squints his eyes, pretty noticeably, right? And he's just looking at her. And I look like an idiot.
You
by the way.
accidentally reveal your own intentions to the person you're trying to read.
Oh, God damn it, Remy.
So my intentions were to see if she was full of shit, or mainly to just understand what she was talking about this whole I'm gonna read you thing.
So I think as she's reaching down behind the counter to grab something,
Yeah.
and maybe you go to look over her and just kind of see what is she doing, and you accidentally knock some of the books that were on top of the counter over.
Do I?
And they just
knock
fall
over the
all
rat
over
jar?
her.
Do I knock over the rat jar?
No, but you
Oh,
knock the
God.
books. The books just fall all over her. What are you doing?
I am sorry.
so sorry.
Holy shit.
I am
It was
so
an accident.
It was 100%.
Here, I'll help.
I'm not touching anything. I'm sorry. And then Remy just turns his back.
I
and
won't
just,
touch it unless you want me to help pick them up.
And he puts his hands on his shoulders
Sai is sighing as he's just face palming so hard.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Fuck you, I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Okay.
We can pick it up if you're okay with that and put them back.
Yep. Remy tries to pick up some of them and puts them in backwards.
Leave them
the books.
alone!
Oh, okay.
Okay. I'm sorry.
She comes back up above the counter and she has a book. The book is wrapped in plastic.
Does it look like the book I have tucked behind me?
Oh, no.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
This book looks very different. It's wrapped in plastic, and the book itself looks as if it's sticking to the plastic. There is some fluid that is peeling away as the plastic is moved. And she peels away the plastic, and Sai says, "Oh, God, this grosses me out every time."
Is that
The
blood?
And Sai just... She peels away the plastic, and you can see that the book
I mean, it looks moist. Like it's a sort of pinkish kind of color. You can try to make a move if you want.
Get it, Q.
Yeah, I do. Remy, do you want to do one too?
Yeah. I want to know what your move is
You
first.
can go first if you'd like. I'm going to try to see through the illusion, I think.
All right.
Wouldn't be that.
So for me, I'm just going to investigate the situation. Is that okay or no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only time that you would try and see through the illusion is if you do something very special, Q.
Oh, okay.
You would have to undergo something.
You see something
to make
first
it
and
happen.
then... Yeah. Oh, okay.
13 when you
13,
investigate.
13. Yeah.
Ask me one question, but the information comes at a cost.
Yeah. Let me just grab that real quick. All right, so I will ask... Oh, boy. Ay, ay, ay. So what is my gut feeling about this?
You think that that book is made of skin.
Okay. So I whisper to Q like, yo, Q, I think that ain't no ordinary book. Shh. I know. I get it. I know. I understand. But I think it might be made of skin. Like people.
Quinn, you can ask one question from the observer situation list, or if you have an advantage or something that changes that.
Ooh, what is being hidden from me?
Oh, this is a really tough question. How can I answer this? I would say that as the book is opened, you can probably see some of the symbols that were in the notebook in that book.
Okay.
As she's turning the pages. And she comes to a page and she starts tracing her finger along.
Excuse me.
I need concentration.
Right, I get it, but like, is this one of those situations where you do work on the car before you've given me a quote and then I'm stuck paying the bill?
I don't know
I
what
don't
kind of
know
job
yet.
this is.
You came to me. You obviously want something.
Yeah. And then
Yep.
Remy whispers to Q, I just want to get the fuck out of here.
She begins
I
to
look
trace
over
her
at
fingers
Sai, like-
along the text. Sai's looking at you. And he just...
I don't want to lose my eyes, man.
He closes his eyes and he says, "You have to be prepared to pay sometimes, Quinn."
Yeah, well, I want to know what the price is before I say yes.
I said to be quiet.
Yeah, Q, you're supposed to be quiet. Don't you know, don't touch anything either.
Fuck off.
She starts to trace her finger along the text. And she starts to mutter.
No. Q, I can't. Q.
She begins to sort of spasm and moves her body shakily.
I reach out and I put a hand on Remy's shoulder. Without saying anything, I look at him and I just breathe in through my nose.
You can hear what sounds like a cracking sort of noise. You can see as she traces her finger along the text of the book, it looks like for the first time you notice her fingers look as if they've been broken many times. Her fingers start to move at odd angles, and you can see her face, just for the barest hint of a second, looks as if she's suffering intense pain.
Sorry, one more time. I just want to see if the symbol on my hand is glowing or reacting at all.
You don't have to make a roll or anything.
Okay.
It doesn't appear to be, no.
Okay, but it's still there and everything.
Yes.
Okay.
It's red, and it's probably bleeding a little bit.
Okay.
Q. Your hand's bleeding. Oh,
She stops
don't make a noise.
spasming.
Don't make a noise. Don't make a noise.
Freezes in place.
Sorry.
For a second, it looks like there's light coming from her burned out eye sockets. Contained by these sunglasses that she's wearing. She stops. And Sai moves around behind her. And she collapses. And he just sort of catches her. Jen? Are you alright? Jen.
What just happened? Sai, what's going on?
He holds up a hand. She was looking. Hang on.
What do you mean looking?
Shh, Remy.
Sorry.
It's alright.
He sort of drags her over to a chair nearby. Sits her down. Jen, can you hear me? It's Sai. I'm here, Jen. Follow the sound of my voice. Jen, I'm here. It's me. It's Sai.
Maybe go the other way.
The first time that we met, Jen. The first time that we met. You still had your eyes, Jen. You still had your eyes. It's me. It's Sai. I'm here. Both of your cats, by the way, are meowing.
It's okay, buddy.
Yo,
Like,
Lenny,
what kind
Lenny.
of a meow? Like, yowling?
Yeah,
Bad?
they're sort of yowling.
Shh. You said not to make any noise, Lenny. Shut up, man. Shut the fuck up, Lenny. Just stop.
It's okay. They probably they
Jen.
just sense our anxiety.
Jen, it's Sai. I'm here. I'm real. Jen.
Fuck.
Yo, Jen.
She
Yo, Jen, you
starts
good?
to cradle her hand.
You good, Jen? Yeah?
You want some ice or something
Yeah?
for that, or?
I could find something. And like Remy's looking around, like for any kind of liquid.
You hear this like
Water.
horrible cracking noise.
Oh, God. Oh. Fucking nasty.
Every
Oh.
time.
Jen. Your eyes were in the back of your head, Jen.
That would be
Fuck was that?
very difficult. They've been
fucking eyes?
gone for some time.
Ooh. And Remy looks at Q like,
Are you seeing something we're not, Remy?
who's been gone for some time?
My eyes.
Fucking eyes, Remy.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad.
This is very bad, Sai. You want to tell me exactly what you saw? No, I don't. Both of you. I've read about both of you before. I remember now.
Okay.
I got a Instagram. Sir, you've heard?
Many people have read about both of you before. There were others as well.
How many others?
I'm not sure. At least 3.
Holy shit.
I mean, I more than 3, Q. I mean,
Holy shit.
I've been putting myself out there for so long, Q.
I don't
Wait
think
a
she
minute.
means your fucking Instagram, Remy.
Wait a minute. Who exactly are you talking about?
I think she's talking about the...
She points at you, Remy, and she says, "You? They want you.
Who wants?
They
me?
want you. I don't know what for."
Who is they? Who is they? What do
She
you?
points at you, Q. And she says, You will pay the price.
No, I pay for Q, yo. No matter what.
That's
I
fine.
will always.
It's fine. What
I'll
the
always,
fuck does that mean?
I cover her tab. I always
Jen, with
will.
all due respect, we've had no sleep and a shit of a day, and I guess we're partially awake or aware or whatever. What the fuck does that mean?
I don't know. But when the time comes, you will pay the price. There
No.
are others.
No.
Are they in trouble?
Oh, yes.
Are we in trouble?
Yes, all of you are part of the game.
What are the symbols in your book?
Symbols?
Yeah. I have one on my hand.
Yes, he does. Look. And then Remy grabs Quinn's hand.
See?
Remy grabs Quinn's. Oh. But he does it anyway. He grabs her hand.
Yeah, of course.
And just like puts it up there. Like, look, see.
She can't fucking see.
She
Remy.
grabs your
Oh.
hand
Oh!
and she begins to feel
Oh, you
your
might
hand.
not want to touch it. It's bleeding. Oh, okay.
Does it hurt?
Yeah.
This. Why do you have this on your hand? Why do you have this on your hand?
Well, I was in a... What does it mean?
It belongs to him.
What does that mean? Who's him?
She sounds as if she'd be crying if she could. The torturer.
Yo, okay. Okay, I don't know what the fuck that means. Can you get it off me?
No. When Remy's just like thinking back to when he was down in that weird place that he was when he got sucked into the blackness, and he just kind of leaves the area and goes to the corner or any corner of the room where he's a little bit isolated, but not, you know, completely out of the room. He's just like alone. Not her, no.
Can you get it off me?
It's impossible.
I can't.
What does that mean?
Is there anybody you know that can get this off of her? What does the torturer mean?
Yeah, what is it? That place? That hallway?
What place?
Remy like pounds the wall like with both of his fists.
Look, man, I was living
This can't be.
the hallway with the pounding and the mechanical sound and the cats and the doors, and then we're with the symbols on the doors.
I can't. You would have to speak to one of them to remove this. You would have to speak to one of them. The others know. The others have seen. The others have seen. There's one that owns the ways. There is one that There's one that is being eaten. There is one that controls the ways. I cannot remove it. I cannot remove it.
Controls the ways. What do you mean controls the ways?
Do you know anyone that can remove it? Do you know anyone that can remove this? What does it do? What does it do, Jen? What does it do? I can't.
She has no fucking idea.
I can't. The clock is already ticking for her.
Remy turns his back to the wall and just kind of slouches down, and then he just sits down cross-legged and starts like gently nodding his head against the wall, like boom, 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 boom. She has no fucking idea. She doesn't even fucking know. We laughed about it when we got out.
Jen, is there anybody that can do this? Do you know anyone, anything that can help? Can we go anywhere? Is there anybody? You told me once. You told me there was this guy. He would buy anything. He would trade anything. What was his name, Jen?
He's one of them.
He's one of them? What's one of them?
He's one of them. No one ever meets him. They hire.
I've met him.
What?
I've met him. I know who you're talking about.
There's one that works for him. The man in white. The man in white. He works.
No.
He works for the swap dealer.
This can't be.
What?
No, this isn't real. This isn't real. Q, I'm not crazy. Q, I'm not crazy. Q, I'm not fucking crazy. Q, I'm not fucking crazy.
Remy.
I'm not fucking crazy. I'm not. I've seen him before. I know what she's talking about. Fuck.
You okay? You're right here in this weird-ass shop with this weird-ass lady and you and me.
But you know, the time when we were in the office with Dr. Ada.
Yeah.
We laughed it off.
Dr. Ada.
We laughed it off. We laughed it off. It wasn't
somewhere
funny.
fucking fucked up and creepy.
Funny. It wasn't fucking funny.
I know it was. I know it wasn't funny, Remy. You're okay. Just breathe. I hate seeing you like this, man.
Fuck my life.
We're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. Yes, we are. If I have to cut this fucking thing off my hand, we're gonna be fine.
We're not gonna be okay. I laughed it off because I didn't think it was that real, you know, but it felt so fucking real, Q. Okay?
It's real, Remy.
The torture.
This stuff is real. I don't know what any of it means, but it's real. Okay?
And I'm gonna try to shift through my camera again and show her the same picture again, just to like look at it.
Which one are you showing me?
The one when
creepy dude?
I took and it was me on the table.
Okay. Do I see that? Whack.
So
Does
repeat
she
what you
see-
were showing.
So
He's
remember
showing
when
me
I
a
was
picture.
when I took the picture when I was down there with the what I assumed to be the torturer, and it would be the picture that I took and me on the slab, and you know, it was things. Oh, it was gore. It was gory. It was
Quinn?
horrible.
Try to see through the illusion.
Okay.
Let me just check your advantages here. Yeah, you can use your enhanced awareness.
Okay.
Does it
So-
matter if we have a relationship too?
Yeah, so
Quinn's
plus 2 then?
relationship with Remy, yeah.
With me,
Roll,
yeah.
yeah. Quinn, you would roll your relationship with Remy you're added to that. The 12.
Yeah.
When you look at the picture, you see no people in it. You see... At first it looks like that hallway, that warped stone hallway. But then the picture fades and changes as if it were almost like a slideshow presentation. And it changes into sort of a blood-covered room, rusty metal. You see hooks and things hanging down, and for a second it looks like they're moving, as if they're blowing in the wind.
See what I'm talking about?
The picture
God,
fades to black.
This is what I'm talking about, Q. This is the shit. Like, it was
Yeah, it's, it's real bad, Remy, but you're here with me now,
Yeah.
right? With this weird ass smelling shop. Breathe in.
Breathe. And out.
And
right?
out.
You said? And out. Right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then in again, right? Right?
Right.
And then out again. You said?
Yep.
Right?
Yep, out. We're gonna figure this out. And we are going to be okay.
You can see that Genesis has sort of composed herself, and she's getting helped up by Sai.
I'll help Remy up if he's ready.
I'm okay. You're right. Yep.
You okay?
Yeah. I'm fine. I'm great.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks, Q.
You're better than great. You're fucking awesome. You're badass. And I can't do this without you.
And I can't do this without you either.
You're not gonna have to, right? We're in this together.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
And like he does like a kind of like a bro fist thing, but it's like
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
and he does like the butterfly, like
Yeah.
yeah, we're gonna be great. Oh,
Fuck yeah.
yeah, fuck yeah.
She
Okay.
moves back over to the counter and she says, I'll need something personal from each of you to keep.
Can you maybe explain a little bit more, Jen? Whatever you just went through
I
seems
don't
super
know.
horrific.
Beyond what I said, I don't even remember what I just told you.
Okay.
She needs something like
You told me about a torturer.
camera.
Is-
Do you want this
Maybe not
cat?
your
I
camera.
can't give you the cat. I can't give you my camera. Anything that starts with C, I can't give. Fuck.
I need something personal from each of you.
Remy looks at Q and just like, What are you
gonna do with it?
It belongs to me now. I will keep it safe, but it belongs to me. She begins to, like, motion around to the shop. You start
Remy
looking around, and there's every manner of anything that you can imagine in this place. You see what appears to be some stuffed animals. You see some things that look like journals. You see some framed pictures. You see what would appear to be some keys.
I don't trust the Q, but I think it's time we let our little homies go. Maybe, perhaps.
What? No, no.
I have nothing else to give, Q.
I take my watch off. Will this do?
She holds the watch for a second. It's a tactile impression of it. This will do fine.
Yeah, I figured.
Oh, material. Oh, fuck.
Take good care of it, eh?
Oh, no. Remy looks at the cat, and then he looks at his camera, and then he looks back down at the cat. At Lenny, and then...
Give her your hat for crying out loud. You don't have to give her your camera or your cat.
Remy he puts the camera over his head. No. And he puts it back up on his... What do you want? Tell me. Just please.
I don't have all the answers.
Remy actually looks at the cat. Lenny. He takes a deep breath. Then he picks up the cat. Looks at in the eye. With his hands shaking, and he's just like, be good, man. She's gonna take good care of you. I know she will. I hope. I mean, fuck. I don't know. And then he hands it over to her. Is this okay? Is it fine?
Sort of takes the cat. The cat sort of like looks at you and starts to sniff around on her counter. Very well.
Can I visit? All right. I know I'm gonna be here every week. Okay. So don't fuck with this cat. I swear to God. You make this cat end up like that fucking rat over there, and I will burn this shop to the ground. All right. You understand that?
The cat will be fine.
Okay.
The cat's just kind of sniffing around on the counter.
The watch doesn't work, by the way. I think she would be able to tell. It's broken. Okay. It doesn't like tick or make any sound when she holds it.
Jen. I've never seen you do this before. What the hell's going on? I don't know. Sai, you know how this works. Everyone is different. Everyone has their own truth. Is there anything else you can give them? Anything? I've given all that I have. You can see her like recoil a little bit as she maybe moves one of her fingers, and it like probably hear like a little like pop or something. If you'll excuse me, I need to mend my hands.
Jen.
I know.
Jen. Could I ask you one more question?
You can always ask a question. I can't promise an answer.
I'll take the book out from my coat, my parka, and I'll put it down on the counter. Careful. I know you can't see it, but I'm sure you can sense that it's fucked up. Do you know what this is?
She begins to trace her hand over the book. This is not yours.
No, it's not.
Is it?
No, it's not.
This belongs to one of the others.
Yes, it does.
They know what this is.
Yeah, they tried to use it to send me somewhere.
Of course they did.
The heart. You didn't tell him about the heart, Q.
Shh.
You didn't tell him Stop talking, Remy. Stop talking. Stop talking, Remy. Stop talking. And then Remy just walks away.
They know how to pay the price.
Okay.
It does not belong to you, and therefore I cannot take this.
I wasn't giving it to you. I was just asking. I wouldn't insult you like that to give you something that wasn't mine to give.
She pushes it away. Take that out of my shop.
Thanks, Jen.
I want nothing to do with it.
Is it bad?
I suppose it depends on how it's used.
If we wanted to just stay out of all this crazy shit and stay
out.
safe, we didn't want any of this.
If
You didn't
you
want any of it.
if you've made your way here, then it's already too late.
I was afraid you'd say that.
Stop talking, Remy. Just stop talking, Remy. Just stop talking. Idiot.
Jen, we're gonna
Idiot.
leave now. Do you have any idea where we can find this swap dealer? No?
The man in white?
You've already met him.
Hoffman?
That is one of his names.
Great.
Fuck.
Now you will leave this place.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were just on our way out. Yep. Right, Q? We're just on our way out. Yep.
Yeah. We're
Remy gets
we're
You'll
leaving.
only come back if you must.
Yeah.
Only if you must.
I'm gonna be here every week. I told you. I'm gonna check on Lenny, and yeah, we'll be back. I'll see you next week, same time, right? Same time.
Get out.
Okay, Q. I think we should go.
Yeah. I'll pick up midnight.
It was good to
And
see
the
you,
book.
Jen. Sorry, well, sorry that, get out, Sai.
Yeah, that's the door right there. The door that leads outside to the outdoor place thing, and yeah. All right. Yeah, we out.
I would like to do something before I leave.
What would you like to do?
I would like to investigate the items in the shop for something from Sai.
Ooh.
9.
I don't think you notice anything.
Okay.
Maybe you don't have enough time, or
Yeah.
Sai maybe is keeping an eye on you and you only can give a cursory glance.
I think I scan around, but I don't see anything that stands out.
Yeah. And you head out. And we switch scenes.
Holy shit!
Professor Charles. You are heading out. Where are you going?
I want to head for the last place I think Dr. Copeland might be, which would be the university, or the last, not the last place she'd be, the last place I remember her thinking about being.
Okay. Did you grab a cab?
Yeah, I would get down to the street and grab a cab.
All right. So we'll say that you pull up to NYU. There's a bit of craziness happening at NYU. There's a bunch of police cars around.
I'd still get out.
Okay.
And I'd pay the cabbie. Not rush in. I would like to observe a situation first.
Sure. Go ahead and observe a situation.
7.
You're not quite sure what's going on. You get out, and basically as you start to approach the school, a police officer walks up to you and says, excuse me, sir. What can I do for you?
Oh, sorry, officer. I work here. Is there something?
You got ID?
Something the matter? Yes, of course. And I pull out. I guess there would be like a uni card that I just hand over. Professor. Yeah, history and.
Professor Anthony Charles. Got it.
Yes. Yes.
All right, Professor Charles. Sorry, we just have to be a little thorough. There's quite a bit going on at the school.
What's happened?
You haven't seen the news?
No, I had a very long day yesterday. I've already caught up on current events. Is everyone all right? Do
you have any relation to a Dr. Ada Copeland?
Only so much as we work in the same university. I wouldn't say I know her.
Have you ever spoken to Dr. Copeland?
Well, yes, of course. We share staff room, canteen, that sort of stuff.
I'm just going to have to... let me just give the detective on the scene a quick call, and if you don't mind, if you have a few minutes, maybe you can have a chat.
Well, of course, officer. Whatever you need me for, really.
All right. It's the radio.
Yeah. Detective? Yeah. We have Professor Anthony Charles here. Says he knew the suspect. Right. Yeah. Yeah, right near the lecture hall. Okay.
It'll just be a minute.
No, of course. Would it mean everyone's okay, right? Is anyone hurt? Is it an accident or?
We're not allowed to say at this time.
Right. Okay. No, I appreciate it. Obviously, as you can appreciate, I've got students, etc. Here.
Yes,
the
the
processes.
lecture building is off limits
for the moment.
What the main lecture hall?
Yeah.
All right.
You have a class on a Saturday?
I occasionally run a remedial one for some of the struggling students, but I mean every professor teaches in there at some point in the week. What are we going to do? Oh well. So this detective, is he coming along? Is he?
He'll just be a second, sir.
Right. Okay.
Excuse me. And he walks over. There's like a student or whatever that's trying to get past, and you can see that he's sort of like asking them a few questions and whatnot, similar to the way that you were asked. Maybe another minute passes. Man in a suit and sort of like a hefty pea coat walks on over to you. They've got the collar for the pea coat like pulled up. They're kind of bundled up. It's cold as shit. By the way, I mean it's probably like, I don't know, negative 15 Celsius or so. And he's just kind of walks on over, trying to blow some warm air into his hands. Professor Charles?
Yes. Sorry, Detective.
Hey, Detective Johnson.
Right.
Nice to meet you.
Yes. You two under better circumstances would have been nice, I'm sure. How
it's
can I
pretty
help?
brutal out, huh?
Oh, I'm from England. That's not even your cold snaps. Just that little bit extra nippy.
Right. So you know Dr. Copeland?
Well, I was just saying to the other, I didn't catch their name, the other officer, I work in the same buildings. I wouldn't exactly say I know her. Is she okay, or?
Currently, Dr. Copeland is a suspect in an ongoing investigation.
A suspect?
That's correct.
Sorry, this is Dr. Ada Copeland.
That's correct, sir.
Oh, okay. I mean,
when was the last time that you saw Dr. Copeland?
I think yesterday afternoon, I believe. I just finished up.
Yesterday afternoon? What time?
Let me see. It would have been after my afternoon lecture. I was just heading home. About 4 p.m. possibly.
4 p.m. yesterday.
Yes, I think so. Sorry, it's been a hell of a week.
Okay.
She was arguing with sort of the on-site security people, and I grabbed a cab and headed home. Why is this? Had it already happened? Whatever it is.
We're not sure, sir. We're trying to get all the information that we can before we make any judgments.
Right.
So, how many times have you met with Dr. Copeland before?
Oh, a handful at best. Occasional seminar here and there. Passing in the corridor. It's.
You never spent any time or anything with Dr. Copeland outside of school?
No, never. Never any reason to, really. To very different fields of study. Sort of not any crossover.
When you saw Dr. Copeland yesterday, what did she look like? Did she seem normal to you, or?
Usual attire, maybe slightly tireder than normal, but all of us teachers tend to get like that this time of year. Nothing
out of the
untoward, as I could
ordinary.
tell.
Nothing strange.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. It's hard for me to judge what would make Dr. Copeland strange. The few meetings I've had, possibly a little stressed, but
Uh-huh.
otherwise, no, nothing out of the ordinary.
Uh-huh. He's giving you like a really sort of thorough look. I would like you... I need a move from you.
Keep it together?
No. I think this is going to be acting under pressure.
Okay. 13.
So, none of the blood or anything stood out to you. Campus
sorry,
security said that Dr. Copeland was covered in blood. That didn't strike you as odd?
I don't recall.
You don't recall the blood? On her clothes, on her face, nothing?
Not when I left her,
Had you
officer.
been drinking or anything yesterday, Professor
Please,
Charles?
I would never drink during work. I have a responsibility and a duty of care. And to be quite frank, officer, I'm somewhat insulted.
Detective.
Right, detective. No, I had not been drinking. At the point I left Dr. Copeland, talking with campus security. Or rather, she hadn't even made it that far when I left. She seemed normal, if not stressed. That's it.
Campus security said that Dr. Copeland was covered in blood. We got cameras on campus here showing Dr. Copeland covered in blood. And I'm sure that if we look at the footage and if you had a chat with her, according to the security guard in question, we had a chat outside here. Right about over there. Is that right?
Well, yes, I bumped into her as I was leaving.
Not very observant, are you, Professor Charles?
Detective, I'm incredibly tired. I try to stay out of everybody's way. In all honesty, I just came to collect some papers to mark. That's all.
Just
You're
marking
welcome
some
to
papers.
check my office, check my lecture halls if you think I'm involved in whatever this is.
I'd love to. Thank you so much for offering. But, just so you know, school already gave us permission, so we can look through your things anyway.
Well, that's fine.
Yeah.
You see, I mean, I don't know if it's the New York in you, but I don't have anything to hide, Detective. I am an open book.
Yeah. Everybody's an open book. Right. Good. Good talk. Hey, listen. Do me a favor.
Hey, of course.
Don't go anywhere. All right? You're going to be here in the city for a while, right?
I assure you, Detective, I am not going anywhere. It took me long enough to get here.
We might have some more questions for you. Why don't you take my card?
All right.
You hold on to it.
Absolutely. And, I good luck cracking the case. Is that it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Good.
Talk to the officer right over there. I'll take you right over to your office. Is that where you're going?
Yes. I'll just pick up my papers.
Right. They'll just make sure you get there safely.
Thank you. It's appreciated.
No problem. That's what we're here for. Serve and protect.
Very good job.
You have a nice day.
You too.
Do you head to your office?
What's the officer he pointed at?
It's probably
doing.
another like beat cop or something around the campus there. Not the same one that you talked to when you came in.
But they're not like actively. They weren't staring at me during that conversation. They're just doing general.
They probably.
officer business.
I mean, if he pointed to the person, they probably like waved back and forth.
Okay.
Are you basically what I'm getting at is are you trying to like avoid this police officer?
If he's not looking directly at me, yes, I'm going to try to avoid him.
Okay.
I will do that thing when someone's walking somewhere and they look like they just go, oh, I've gone the wrong way, and they look at their phone and then go to walk off. So I will make a show of looking in my satchel. I grabbed a lot of stuff from my apartment that would have been the day's work in there as well. So I'd check my satchel and make a big show of...
You can act under pressure. I'm going to say you got a -1 going into this.
And I do have to put the minus for
Yes.
minus numbers, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. 10.
Okay. Yeah, so you head on off. The officer that he pointed out is not following you.
Okay.
You head on to your office?
No.
Where do you go?
I want to head to the university library.
Off you go. We switch scenes. Max. You have gotten back to your place. As soon as you open the door, you are greeted by basically a cat bashing their head into your leg.
All right, Jesus. How you doing, you little wanker? I'm sorry. Come on. There you are.
Your cat is kind of doing that the nibbling thing, and I've just blanked on it.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's been a while since you fed them. They're probably a bit, wiggly in your arms.
Yeah, all right. We're not eating fingers. Not eating fingers. Get off. No. You. Down. And I'll go to the cupboard and pour out a bit of food and then double that amount because I'm feeling guilty.
Mm-hmm. Immediately, the cat starts eating away.
Oh, there we go. That's all right, isn't it? Better. Look, you knew what you were getting into. Don't go expecting the fucking Hilton, all right? Have you taken the bins out? No, you've been doing nothing. You just sat on your ass, haven't you? All right for some.
Yeah, you just you see the cat just eating away. What was your cat's name again?
Binky.
Yeah. Binky. What does your place look like, Max?
It's a little bit of a mess. It's the kind of place it looked like I wasn't expecting to decorate it. It's not pretty by any standards, but there's a load of stuff there like I never had a place for anything. So I just kind of put things in places and was just like, I'll deal with that later, and that just ended up being where it lived. Yeah, there's not a lot in the way of creature comforts. It's all just practical.
Is it a tiny place?
Oh yeah. It's the cheapest place I could possibly afford without having to.
So basically,
actively live in a drug den.
the bed is like a few steps from the door.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
It's a teeny tiny place, but it's all I really needed, to be honest.
Yeah.
And that kind of makes this easier, sort of walking in, not feeling overwhelmed.
Yeah. So you you see that, like, you've got a bunch of mail and stuff there. And when you walk in, do you have anything that reminds you of Merrick?
No. No, we didn't have that kind of friendship. No.
You can see your wallet, I guess, on the table.
Mm.
Your phone.
Yeah, I'll grab them and stick them in my back pocket. I'm gonna reach under my bed and pull out a kind of holdall, big sort of leather holdall. And I'm just gonna be walking around the room, just looking at all this shit with shit on top of it, and then an extra dressing of shit on top, just trying to figure out whether any of this is necessary. I'll grab a pair of gloves. Would I have any other weapons in here?
You tell me. Do you think you would?
I think there'd probably be something like baseball batty, something like that, next to the bed, just in case.
Could just be a baseball bat. Could just be
Okay,
a baseball
cool.
bat. Yeah.
Okay,
A lot of people have those.
Mm-hmm. So I'll stick that in the holdall. A couple of spare pairs of pants and socks. A couple of changes of clothing. And I'm just watching the cat. I'll sit down cross-legged next to it and just scrunch it on the top of their head. So what are we doing? Hey? What are you doing? We're gonna go on an adventure? Or do you want to stay? I mean, it's not like... I mean, it's not...
Phone starts vibrating in your pocket.
Shit. Pull it out and have a look.
Says
The
Dion.
caller ID. Fuck. Yep.
Max,
Yeah?
you want to tell me what the fuck all that was about?
I don't know. I didn't think... Look, I don't think that was what you thought it was. It wasn't what I thought it was. I was off my face. I didn't... I mean...
Listen, Max, the cops were here.
What have you told them?
You asking if I ratted you out?
Well, it's not ratting out if I haven't done anything.
You gotta make me believe
No, how the fuck? I wouldn't fucking believe it.
You seem fucking crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. No change there, right? What have you told them? Dion.
I just told them that we had some people here. Next thing I knew, I went to the office. And Merrick was all torn up and in the drawers.
Yeah.
I don't know who these people were, Max. Merrick just told me that they were VIPs, and I shouldn't piss any of them off.
Have you ever seen them before?
Once or twice. Before you started. Max, your fingerprints.
I know.
They're all over him.
On everything. Yeah.
I mean, I didn't tell them anything about you. But...
Well, I can't.
Listen, they're gonna access my phone, Max. They're gonna know that I called you.
So why did you call me?
I had to know. You gotta make me believe that you didn't do this, Max.
How? I didn't. I wouldn't have. Even if I wanted to, I don't think I could do that, but... It was fucking Marek. I didn't think... I was pissed. I was more than pissed. I thought I was dreaming or something. I don't know. But I mean, it's not like a fucking blackout. It's not like I don't remember what I did. I remember walking into the fucking room and finding it. Finding him. I don't know what to say to you, man. I can't. I think I'm gonna have to go dark for a bit. Is there anything that you know about these fuckers so when I can come back out I can make them regret it?
I've only seen the guy in the white before. Calls himself Hoffman.
Didn't give you a card, did he?
Yeah, give me a card.
Shred it. I don't know which one of those pricks did it, but I don't want anything to do with any of them.
Yeah.
Get out of there, they're easiest jobs.
Listen,
I'm gonna
Max.
make them regret it. What?
Merrick told me once. He said that if anything ever happened to him, he had something he wanted to give you.
bit fucking weird, mate. What?
Well, he had this box that he wanted to give you. I don't know what's inside it. I didn't look.
Where?
It's in the basement of the club.
Okay. Do you want to move it somewhere? Or
I have to
am
wait till
I-
the cops are done. Or I can give it to you. Or I can drop it somewhere.
I think that might be a better idea.
Alright.
It's tied to me somehow. I don't.
Alright, I'll find a place where I can drop it. Just,
Okay.
take care of yourself.
Yeah, you too. Thank you.
Yeah.
He hangs up.
I'll just sit there staring at the phone for a second. And grab the charger. Put that in the bag. Look back at the cat. So if you were bullets, where would you be?
We switch scenes. Dr. Copeland. You've agreed to pay the price for this knowledge. Signed in blood. The last thing you remember, you were in the back of the police car. However, your eyes begin to open, and you realize that you are in that hallway again. Your shoulder is in immense pain, and you can see your hand is bleeding, bloody. You've got a large gash in your hand from where you cut it with the scalpel, and it appears that there's various cuts, not necessarily opening up arteries, but damn close on your arm.
Okay.
What do you do?
I take a moment and I look around. Can I observe the situation?
Yes. You can ask me one question.
What can what should I be on the lookout for?
You're not alone in the hallway. There is a man in a white suit.
Hello?
welcome, Dr. Copeland. I am Mr. Hoffman. A pleasure to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you. Can I read a person?
Definitely. You have a +1 going into this because of your observe a situation. Okay. You can ask 2 questions on the list there.
What do I wish? What do you wish I would do?
Swap something interesting, of course.
What is this place? What is your function here?
My function here at this moment is to be an intermediary, of course, of sorts.
So, we have a mutual acquaintance.
Acquaintance. My employer is interested in you and some of the things that you know.
Who is your employer?
Someone that enjoys the art of the deal, I think.
Is this your employer? I hold up my hand with that symbol on it.
No. I shouldn't even be here. I was paying a debt. And I always pay my debts.
What are you about to do?
I'm about to offer you a choice. You see, I believe that you have certain information that could be very valuable to my employer, and we did assist you in the extraction.
Oh my god. It's you.
I suppose that depends on whom you are speaking of.
The benefactors.
Benefactors?
For the research.
Ah. I believe that was, in fact, one bargain.
Yes.
Now, let's talk about the bargain that you just made. Shall we?
Yes, please.
And that's where we're going to end the session today.
Yo. Oh my lordy lord.
Wow.
What an episode.
Fucking wow.
Damn, son.
Hope you all enjoyed the episode today. Dropped some bombs. Let's wrap things up though, and let's go around the room and do some shout outs and things. First things first, please make sure that you head on over to tablestory.tv/facade and go follow all of these wonderful people. Follows are free, and it's a great way you can support them in a non-monetary way. If you have yourself a Twitch Prime or an Amazon Prime that you haven't used yet, link them up and consider using it on one of these people and get yourself some emotes. Go support them. They're fantastic, wonderful people, great role players. Go support them. They're great. And if you want to support Tablestory in a non-monetary way, you can follow us here on twitch.tv/Tablestory and on YouTube. We're Tablestory there as well. And if you want to help support us in a monetary way, only please, if it's something that you can swing during these very difficult times, please consider the fact that the world is in a very crazy state at the moment. And we are just trying to do our best to sort of give you a little bit of an escape from that for now. If you want to and can, you can check out our Patreon at tablestory.tv/pledge. We're also running a shill show on Tuesday with the cast from Witchcraft and Wizardry. We're going to be playing the Big Book of Madness board game and trying to help keep the lights on for Tablestory. That's going to be 4 p.m. Eastern on Tuesday. But let's go around the room. Let's do some shout-outs. Tempo, would you be so kind as to start us off, please?
Oh my god, hot diggity doobie damn. What an episode, yo. Like, damn. I love you guys. This is like the highlight of my week, you know, during these times and whatnot. And I don't think we failed to deliver, so I'm actually very happy right now. So, Tempo, it's your boy. I do a lot of video game parodies and whatnot. For the most part, nowadays, I've been just spreading the power of positivity on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And if you want to follow your boy, hit him up, twitch.tv/tempo with a 0, and then also youtube.com/tempo with a 0. And then also, if you want to go to my Instagram, which I've been a lot more active on, you know, I'm not like in. Yeah, you saw it, my cat. Mm-hmm. LB is such a little. Oh, it's a love-hate relationship, man. But
also,
it's most
behind you on your chair this
love.
whole stream, right?
Oh yeah.
No, I have no idea whose cat that is.
Kitty.
So that's LB right there. Oh, beautiful.
Sorry
beautiful.
to derail with cats.
No, it's all right. But yeah, if you guys want to, Instagram.com/teamtempo. That's the only one that I didn't get like straight up tempo for. But damn, Chris, Wax Steven. Gotta give it up to you, man. Oh,
Thank you, buddy.
you did not disappoint. You
did pretty awesome yourself. Thank you.
Thanks, fam.
I got some questions for you.
Sure.
I have a feeling I know a lot of the answers today, but let's ask them anyway. Number one, have we discovered anything new about the truth?
I believe we have. Remy is starting to come to terms with reality and what is actually happening. So I think, in my personal opinion, I believe Remy has.
Have we learned anything new about our characters?
Oh yeah.
Have we
Sitting in the
challenged
corner,
ourselves?
banging his head against. Oh yeah, banging his head against the wall. Like, it's more so the realization part. I think the past episodes has been more like ha 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 ha, but now it's like, oh my god, this is actually happening, and like what? So yes.
I have a fourth question for you.
Sure, let's go.
Do you feel like any of your relationships have changed?
Have changed since? I don't believe so. No, I think if anything is more strengthened. You know, like they're definitely stronger than weaker, I would say, with Q.
Okay. I'm gonna say leave it for now.
Okay.
Thank you. PB.
So how many is that? I gotta
You got 3
document
XP.
it. 3? Okay.
I unmuted myself
Hooray!
before I started speaking.
It's the first time ever.
It's the first time. Hi, I'm PB. You can find me at Twitch and Twitter at Pumpkinberry. I just finished playing through the Final Fantasy VII Remake, which made me bawl my eyes out. And now I'm going to be playing through the original Final Fantasy VII on my channel, and that starts on Monday. But I'm here again on Sunday for Dying Order, where I play an old woman, Suna. And then I'm here again on Wednesdays, where I GM Gone, our surreal thriller. Yeah, and that's it. That's me. Hit me with your questions. I'm ready.
Have we discovered anything new about the truth?
Oh, yeah.
Have we learned anything new about our
Crazy
characters?
Kooky lady. I think... I don't know if we have or not. I learned something about Sai. I don't think I learned anything new about us, though, as a group. So I'll pass on that one.
Okay. Have we challenged ourselves?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, 2 XP, and I will ask you, do you feel like any of your relationships have changed?
Yes.
In what way?
I feel like my bond with Remy is stronger. I can't leave him behind anymore. I feel like I have to kind of take care of him.
So, what I'm going to say here is both of you, Remy and Quinn, can increase your relation by 1, but I would also like you to add a relation to Genesis as a -1.
Oh, really?
Ooh,
Okay.
Minus. She hated us.
-1.
Okay.
I know.
Not
Remy
for the
cannot
reasons
contain
that
himself.
you think.
Okay. All right, then. Well, then. So, +1 to Q, but then also -1. But we never had a relationship with Genesis, right? We don't even know who she was before. So she hates us, man. But she has my cat.
Why? Why would you give the cat? We don't even know anything about the cat.
I know.
Thank you, PD.
So creepy. Sorry. Okay, yeah.
Nicotine?
Hi everybody, my name is Nicotine. I'm a role player here on Twitch.tv, and I play a lot of roleplay games. Most of all, I play Grand Theft Auto. Play a lot of whimsical characters on Grand Theft Auto compared to this. But I this is my first
character here?
It's my first tabletop roleplay game, and I didn't know how scary it was gonna be. I love it. Yeah, I love it. So it's NIKATINE on Twitch, and Nicotine Prime on Twitter and Insta.
Thank you. Definitely go check it out. Fantastic role playing. Have we discovered anything new about the truth?
Yes. Yeah, absolutely.
Have we learned anything new about our characters?
I think so.
What do you think you learned?
I think I've learned that it's gonna take a lot more to get to where I want to go than just scratching a thing into my wrist, in my hand.
Have we challenged ourselves?
Oh, yes, this entire thing was a struggle.
3 XP. I would like you to add a relation to Mr. Hoffman at 0. But you can add the relation now. Thank you.
Add it to +1 or?
No, just 0.
No, just 0. Okay.
Jay.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hi.
Hey, everyone. Hi. I'm a professional voice actor. As a community voice actor. No, right. I'm too tired for this. Hi, I'm Jay Britton, professional voice actor and streamer. Interesting tonight. Very interesting. Very interesting. We'll see. I'm not saying anything. It's just very interesting. This is the part of a tabletop show where I find really interesting, because you all go into it with like, okay, here's who my character is, and then you get to see what happens to them and see which way they get poked, and it's not always the way you thought it was gonna go. We'll see. Who knows what goes on in the mind of Wax Steven? You can find me twitch.tv/Jay Britton. I'll be starting a Control playthrough on Tuesday night. Fucking love that game. Monday, I'll be back with convicted murderer and vehicular homicide Carrie Outer Peachy Pixel 8 for SnowRunner at 6 p.m. He was convicted on Twitter. No matter what his propaganda says, that's fine. We draw a line under that. Sunday, I'll be doing a Minecraft war with the wonderful Fuzzy Freaks at 4 o'clock. That's it from me.
Thank you, Jay. And anything that involves Peachy in some sort of team situation,
Nightmare.
I just
If you
have any sort of I don't want to advertise drugs on the stream, but I mean, if you have some kind of yeah. Have we discovered anything new about the truth?
No.
Have we learned anything new about our characters?
No.
Would you like to see a cat?
Have we challenged ourselves?
No.
Oh no.
0 from you, sir.
Rip the dream. Ouch.
I don't think your relationships have changed.
One has, but I'll message you.
Okay.
Yep. He wanted to see Max too. He actually mentioned her. I don't know if that had an impact at all.
One is a very strong term. I believe I referred to her as the boorish one.
I'm just. Oh shoot.
Thank you, Jay. Millie?
Oh, hello. Hello, it is me, Amelia Tyler. Hi, I played Max for you tonight.
Award-winning Amelia Tyler. I'm sorry, that joke will never
Shush, I'm English.
Don't worry about
We
me.
don't
I'll just
do that.
all my awards back here. Don't fucking worry about them.
I just see a green screen back there, Jay. I don't
I'm
see
going to start
shit.
bringing them out on every stream. I'm just going to sit here.
Stand there with awards.
I can green screen awards in too,
Yeah.
Jay.
I will go and get my lion. I'm just saying.
Yep. What's that tiger show? Jay's like the ultimate tiger dad.
I'm going to start making you different backgrounds now. Just one massive Oscar holding you.
I'm up
With his
for that.
face on it.
Millie, where can people find you?
Oh, that's a really good question. Obviously, the streaming room didn't quite happen, but we're so close. I'm not sure when I'm going to be back on, but I will be on Encounter Roleplay on Tuesday, playing a character that I've never played before, just absolutely dumb as a bag of rocks. She's Lady Alice Hornwright. Lovely to meet you, and she answers everything just very literally. It's great playing a stupid person. It's really good fun.
Welcome to my life.
So, playing her in that. I'll be back here on Friday. Hopefully, I'll be streaming at some point or something. But yeah, it's been a
But
weird.
you should follow now
week.
so that you get notified when she does go live.
Yeah, do that. It'll be great.
I got
It's
you.
been a weird couple of weeks, and hopefully soon I can tell you why. Maybe. Who knows? In my job, ask questions.
Thank you, Millie. Have we discovered anything new about the truth?
Yes, but only in like not the ultimate truth, just like what may or may not be real right now, which is a step forward from normal for Max.
Have we learned anything new about our characters?
Yeah.
Have we challenged ourselves?
Oh yeah. Yeah, today was rough.
3 XP.
Woohoo! 2 weeks in a row, Whack. 2 weeks in a row.
Oh my god.
Fuck.
Relationships. Do you feel like any of them have changed?
I think maybe it depends what Dion's deal is. Maybe Dion's back to where they were before she punched him. Who knows? You'd have to answer that.
Leave it for now. Thank you, Millie. Thank you, chat, for joining us. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for all the love and
fan art,
support.
the crazy fan art.
Yeah,
It's been insane.
So good.
The shout out
So
for
good.
the artist last week, both of the artists. Oh my god.
So good.
Keep it coming.
Thank you so
Keep it
much.
coming.
I'm Wax Steven. I have been your GM of Doom. I've dragged the players kicking and screaming through the adventure. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. Thank you to Millie. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Nicotine. Thank you, PB. Thank you, Tempo, for being awesome role players. I appreciate you so much. Thank you.
Yeah, we gotta give you a shout out. You know what? Yo, you don't get to shout out yourself. So I'm gonna shout out Wax Steven right now for like being the ballerist of the balling DMs. Or GMs, or whatever you want to call it. But man, oh man.
This is a dungeon. He is a dungeon master. This game is horrific.
Literally.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You are a boss. Your voices, dude, I gotta give it up to you, bro. Like your characters and everything, like I know a lot of people probably feel the same way, but it has to be said that Wax Steven brings you into the actual like universe of whatever you're playing with all of the NPCs as well. So much love to you, dog.
Thank you, buddy. Much appreciated.
You're welcome.
How much would it
Anybody
cost
playing
me to
a
never
demon?
play that cat eating the sound again?
I'll double it. I play it all the time. I'll double it, play it every
I
time.
love that sound. I think it's great.
No. I can't hear
I will pay you like $5 esport dollars to just say moist over and over again.
Strangely enough, I've got that deal with somebody else too. Thank you everybody for watching, and hopefully we'll see you on Sunday for Dying Order and on Tuesday for the Shill Show. Thank you so much for being here. Peace out. Have a wonderful rest of your Friday. Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.